Hello, everybody, and here we are again for the new Meet the Team. And if you'd just like to introduce yourself, Al.
Yeah, hi everybody, my name is Tom, I come from the Netherlands. I've been with Hurtigrute for 4 years, traveling in all the destinations, but every time feels like the first time, so I feel like I'm new all the time, which is fine. Yeah.
Excellent, good. And Tom's already gone down question number one, which is how long you've worked for the company. So, which is good stuff.
4 years. So off and on, I started 1 year on the coast. I've also been a trainee, that's how I started. And now I'm on the Explorer.
Excellent. So the whole package, seeing it all, which is good. So, which ship are you normally based on then, Tom?
So I've done 1 year on Noor-Norge, on the coast of Norway. I've been on Fram otherwise. I've done a few trips on Midnatsol in Antarctica. And I've done a few trips on some other coastal ships, but mainly Fram.
Okay, good stuff. So again, and this one, this Meet the Team is another special version because we are sailing currently along the Canadian coastline on MS Fram, which is really exciting. In your opinion then, so why are Hurtigruten the best?
I like this company so much because there's always something new. And they always come up with a new itinerary or a new trip or a whole new region to go to. And it always feels a little bit like we're the first to go. And that's very exciting. It's always something new and to look forward to work on, and to interest people.
So so we innovate. We're not followers. We are the leaders.
Right,
In that respect,
right.
which is good, and that's quite right on there as well. Actually, right. We'll just go back a bit because what are your duties on board? What are your specialities?
So I've been mainly kayak instructor. So usually I take people out on the water amongst the ice and the penguins and the whales.
Tough job.
Tough job, yeah.
Must
It's
be
terrible.
really, all that beautiful scenery.
Yeah, you do it
and
once or
water.
twice and then you're tired of
Oh,
it. And then it's just routine and always the same.
Yeah, there's lots of people out there watching this that are just agreeing with envy on that. When you're out on expedition, what's your favourite part of the day?
I like it when the sun is low and when the light comes in from that special angle. Usually the weather is calm as well. And then it just feels like we're flying, and usually we've had a long day and everybody is in a nice relaxing mood out on deck with a nice drink. And that's the time I like most, to reflect on the day and be out with passengers.
Yes, and then relax and really enjoy the trip as you go along.
Yeah.
So, obviously you've got the full package of both Coastal and Explorer. Out of all those destinations that you've been to, what's your favourite?
I like South Georgia the most. Yeah, South Georgia, because of the wildlife. I really like the wildlife in the places we go to. And in South Georgia, it's so intense. It's just, you come there and it's like Jurassic Park. And it's amazing. The animals are everywhere. The seals and the penguins, they fill up the whole beach. The birds, they're incredible. Whales also.
So when you're down in South Georgia, the kayaking, is it good? Do we have good opportunities when we're down there?
There's very nice places to kayak, but usually the weather can be quite wild. Too wild sometimes for the kayaking at least. Usually we can do our normal operations, but we have to be a bit lucky with the weather in South Georgia for kayaking. Yeah, but if we manage, it's nice because we have the first seals in the water, and that's really cool.
Fantastic. But you're obviously nice and remote down in South Georgia. So, which is really good. Question number 7 then. Oh, sorry, so question number 6. What's do you have a favourite animal that you look forward to seeing?
Yes, in the Arctic, I really like the Arctic fox.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're really cool because they are really curious and they just walk up to people. And when you like sit down, they will be very interested in cameras. So you just sit down, you stay like this with your lens, and they will come right up to people. And sometimes they are almost a little bit shocked because they think, oh, do I have to do something because it comes so close? But if you just stay there, it will come to you, it checks you out, and then it walks away again. And that's so amazing. I think they're incredible.
Brilliant. Okay, that's again interesting. This is the beauty of this Meet the Team.
Yeah.
We're getting different answers from everybody. So Arctic fox is a really good one because a lot of people have gone with the classic polar bear or penguin. So I like an Arctic fox here as well, which is good. So before you head out on an expedition, you know you're coming and you're packing your case. What's the one thing that goes in the case first that you can't live without?
Yeah, so sometimes I leave it on the ship, but if I go off for a long time and I know I have to take it home and bring it back again, it's an air humidifier. Because I like it in the cabin. It makes the air a bit more humid, it makes me sleep better, and yeah, that's what I always
There you go. Yeah, little tip for you there as well. Which is
little
great
luxury
stuff.
tip.
out of all the voyages that you've done, all the expeditions that you've done, what's that one moment that you'll never forget?
Yeah, there's one that always comes first to my mind when people ask me this question. We were in Antarctica, I think it was 2 years ago, close to an island called Couvreville. There's a lot of icebergs there in the area because it's shallow, so when the tide goes down, those big icebergs, they stay stuck. And it's also a good place for whales. They like to come in those places, especially minkies, they like to be amongst the ice, but humpbacks as well. And we were kayaking, it was completely flat. And we had 2 humpback whales that were coming our way. So as we usually do, we group up and we stay quiet, we don't make any noise, and we just waited to see what the animals were going to do. And they went down, and we waited a little bit, and we thought, okay, that was it, very nice, lovely, fantastic, we got some pictures, and let's go on. And then suddenly, we realized they were under us.
Oh, wow.
Under the kayaks. And they came up to feel the kayaks and to see what we were. They were actually just curious, and we could feel right away that it was not a dangerous situation because they were only curious. And as soon as they came up and they felt the weight of the kayak and the kayak maybe started moving, they went down again. So they gently put us back in the water as well. And even with the water coming out of their blowholes, it was very controlled. It felt like they were just coming to see us and checking us out. What are they? How heavy is it? What is the texture like? Okay, we've seen it. And then they just swam away. We just all looked to each other. We were like, wow, we're going to remember that forever. Yeah. And actually, when I tell people, they say, weren't people afraid? Didn't you have to do something? But in the moment, you could really notice that those whales knew exactly what they were doing. And it wasn't scary at all. Good. It was just an incredible moment, and that's something I will, and those people that were with me, will always remember.
I think I'm going to remember that now, and I wasn't even there, but that's a great story that we can obviously share with everybody out there. It's like, wow,
but that's, of course, a lucky stuff. That doesn't happen.
Not all the time.
It will never happen to me again, probably.
Well, you never say never. But it's true. You can't guarantee those kind of things. So, question number 9, then we're getting near the end here. What is your top tip for having the best experience whilst you're on a polar expedition?
Always keep your eyes open. Try to spend as much time out on deck. Of course, we make announcements when we see things, but sometimes when it comes to whales, then they're already gone. So the best is really to put some effort into it. Have a good breakfast and then go out as soon as you can, even if the weather is not that nice. There's always something to see and to experience, and it's out on deck that you experience most. And also one thing, don't try to see everything through a camera. It's fantastic to get good pictures, and that's a very good thing to be working with, because that also motivates you to go out more and to be on deck longer and to stay longer. But also try to sometimes put the camera down and see it with your eyes and get the pictures here. Yeah.
This is a reoccurring answer for this. Tom's not the first person to say, try and have a day without the camera and really do see it, because you don't want to miss things. And you do see different perspective, a wider angle with your own eyes than you possibly would with the camera.
So try to have a balance between the two. Both are nice. You need some good pictures, and that's always nice. But have them here as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This is the best storage for your memories. And then finally, question number 10: where in the world would you like to see Hurtigruten explore next? We do Antarctica, we do the Arctic really well.
A lot of things are coming.
We're doing this, and we're on this Canadian adventure at the moment, which is great. But where's the next place you'd like to see the ship go?
Northeast Passage?
Okay.
That would be a cool one. I would very much like Siberia and those islands on the top. That would be something. Yeah.
Well, that's the good news is obviously for 2019 MS Spitsbergen's going up to Franz Josef Land.
Yeah, that's the start.
So that's a start that we're getting there, and then who knows in the future?
Yeah.
Tom might get his wish.
I hope so. Fingers crossed.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much.
Pleasure.
I hope you've enjoyed this instalment of Meet the Team, and keep watching for more. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.